Well, hello there, guys, and welcome to a new episode of Jerry's Showroom. Before I actually start talking about the car, you've maybe noticed that my showroom has changed a little bit. I've moved into a different apartment, and the furniture's changed a little bit, and well, that's a new showroom. Um, Yeah, pretty dark, I know. Yeah, but anyway, today I'm going to present you this beautiful 1940 Ford Deluxe Coupé made by MotorMax. Um, I actually bought it today, brand new, for $50. That's a pretty good deal, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to take a closer look at this car. Before I start talking about the car, I have one question to you guys. Isn't this an absolutely lovely car? In my opinion, it looks so beautiful. It has such a nice paint job. I really love the design they used in the 1930s and 40s. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful car. Now let's take a look from the outside, and later we're checking out the interior. The first thing I've actually noticed is a sticker right there on the bonnet, says Ford Deluxe. That's pretty cool, really, and even this red sticker matches pretty well with the black and white paint job this car actually has. And what I've never seen before on a model car is this. It's a labeled hubcap, says Ford Deluxe on the hubcaps. From the other side we can see it a little bit better. It's really cool. Really. That's some really good work. And the only thing I really don't like is the stability of the tire. When you just move the car a little bit to the left or to the right, it seems like the wheel will fall off in any second. That's the only thing that's not so nice for me, but it's okay. It's a car that's standing around most of its time, so most people won't notice that. And by taking a look under the bonnet, we will find a beautiful, low-detailed Ford V8 engine. That's really nice. And in the 1940s, 3 engines were actually available for this car, starting with a straight 8 60 horsepower engine, going up to a 85 horsepower V8, and in the end of that row there was a 95 horsepower V8 available. In the 1940s, the Ford Deluxe was a pretty popular police car because it weighed less than 3,000 pounds, and for police departments the most popular engine was the 85 horsepower V8 engine. So for them it was a pretty good combination, having a car that weighs less than 3,000 pounds and having 85 horsepower under the bonnet. And I'm pretty sure some bad boys or gangsters definitely had some trouble trying to get away from a 1940 Ford Deluxe police cruiser. What I always loved about cars from the 1930s, the late 1930s and the 1940s, were these long backs the cars had back then. So if you take a look from the side and see how big the back actually is, it's absolutely big, isn't it? And that's pretty hard to compare it to a modern car from today. I would say in that boot, your entire family could easily take place. And by taking a look at the back, I finally noticed that the license plate is askew. That's okay. Well, that doesn't look good in my opinion. Maybe it was a common thing in the 1940s. Yeah. But it doesn't match with the car somehow. Yeah. Maybe I can fix that, but I didn't know. Maybe I'll try it later to place it correctly. Yeah. And above the license plate, we have right here a Ford V8 sticker. That's pretty cool. And what I finally noticed is that the rear lights were actually painted. First, I thought these rear lights are just unpainted, but now I see that they are actually red and it's not just a reflection, and that's pretty cool. And here we have a beautiful chrome plastic filler cap. Yeah. Well, let's take a look at the interior. I'm pretty excited to see how it looks from inside. Oh, what we actually see here is a dashboard that's painted in different colors. As you can see, it's painted in white, black and silver. And that's pretty cool, and even the interior color is different. There are many model cars on the market with an absolutely boring interior. You know, grey seats, a grey dashboard, no instruments on the dashboard. Everything is painted in grey steering wheel, and that's totally boring. This here is completely different. You know, you have 3 different colors: black, white, silver, and that's okay. It's absolutely okay. And for a car that's never been out of the box, that is not acceptable, really, even for $50. This could be better. Maybe that this damage is caused by the tape that was strapped around it. I really have to say, I had a lot of fun doing a review on this car. It's completely different from all the other cars I have in my collection. I've never bought an American 40s car before for my collection. And when you compare it to another American car, for example, a 50s car, it still hits different. It's completely different in the design, in everything. And that makes it so interesting. This car is absolutely interesting for me. It's different in any way, and I like that. The only thing that disappointed me just a little bit was the fact that it already had scratches before I got it out of the box. That's, yeah, I have to live with that, but it's still an absolutely beautiful car, and I would say it's, even with a few scratches, it's worth the money. Well guys, I really hope you liked my little review about the 1940 Ford Deluxe Coupé. And yeah, what else do I have to say? See you in the next episode of Jerry's Showroom.